Come on, see, get away. Hello. No, I think I'm gonna move the camera. Oh, come here. $111 already. Yeah, well, it is what it is, as some people say. But it isn't this year. Last year was much better than this year, and last year sucked. Hello, Nicole. How are you? Just gonna let out some stress. Try to get some of this guilt and stuff like that out of my brain. Really depressed. As you can see, I'm still in my pajamas. I haven't gotten dressed in 4 days. No, I brushed my teeth and combed my hair and stuff like that, but I miss Jake. He was a good cat. Carla misses him. I went in the room to go get my water, and she was in there crying by herself because he used to lay on the bed next to her, and he's not there anymore. And I feel guilty because I was the one that said, yeah, we need to take him to the vet. There's something wrong. And he never came back. How about you? How are you doing? I tried to watch Bob's live stream that he has going on right now. He's at Disneyland. Big surprise, huh? Well, I know he has to run his channel. You too? I'm sorry. Something bad happened with you and your boyfriend, or one of your animals, or something worse? Phew! Lily just took a dump. Hey, yeah, man. How are you doing? It's not a pleasant day for me. Not right now. Thank you. Thank you, Nicole. They do. They do. And we had them for 11 years, and he didn't make it to his 12th year. Thanks, yeah, man. We still have two. Thank God they're still okay. Thank you, Nicole. I'll let Carla know. Lily, no. Don't destroy that. She just took a dump in the litter box and skips out and paws up the ground and tearing up the paper we put down. But they don't hang out with me. The cats know too. I mean, the first night that we came home, without Jake in the crate. Well, came home. I left the crate in the car. I didn't even want to bring it in. That's hi, Robert. Um, yeah, Flynn, the Wonder Cat, the orange tabby. He looked at me like, "Where's my buddy? What'd you do with my brother? Where is he? Why isn't he with you? Why?" Because he's gone over the Rainbow Bridge. That's why. I mean, we took him to the vet hoping to find out that his cold would be getting better. We got a second opinion. And oh my God, vets out here are going crazy. Our original vet, just down the street here, he sold the business. He used to be $50 to get in to see, to get an appointment. And the new people, just to get him in, $70. I'm like, $70? No, forget it. No, we're not spending $70 just to have him be seen by you guys. Yes, they're right down the street, about a half a block away. So we found another vet up on Foothill in Upland, um, a pet hospital, and they said it's a $55 to get him in. And we're like, well, that's better than $70, I guess. It's more than the other vet that we took him to the first time. It was $52 for them, and they spent $800 for a blood test and to miss the major important problem that was wrong with the cat. He looked at the cat. I said, "Look, he's pulling the fur off of his arm, and he ripped all the fur off of his belly. He's a crazy cat. That's it. He's crazy. He's a crazy cat." Bullshit. There's a reason for that. He goes, "Oh, let me check." He takes this little comb and runs it through his fur. I didn't even see where he got the comb from. It wasn't even Jake's fur on the comb, and there were bugs on the comb. "You see, your cat has fleas." No, our cat doesn't have fleas. He never gets outside the door. We don't have fleas in here. If we did, we'd be all itching. And we weren't itching. He has a cold, and I will give him a, a steroid shot and a flea shot. He doesn't need a flea shot. Well, let me get a blood test from him, too. So $800 for that. In 2 weeks, he better be back to new. He's just crazy cat. The fur will grow back. And at the time, he weighed, I think, 15 pounds. That was 2 weeks ago, 2.5 now. So we took him to the other vet up here. They weighed him 14 pounds. He's losing weight. And I said, he doesn't look like he's been drinking or eating. And I never see him use the way you see him sitting here on the table with his head down. That's it. He doesn't move. He doesn't purr. He doesn't meow. He hisses. And within a week, now he had both eyes open. Within a week, his eye was like this, swollen shut. Couldn't pull it open. And there was this bulge sticking out here. And this vet, Dr. Raj, he looked at him and he goes, I already know what he has, and it's not good. He has a tumor, and you could see it bulging out of his nose. He goes, it's disconnected from his nose, and it's traveled up into here, and it is growing, and it's rapidly growing. And he goes, we can do chemo. It's cancerous. Because he already got the blood work from the other vet, so he knew what I was looking at. I'm sorry, Robert. Did this happen recently? Sorry, Nicole. So everyone's been going through the same thing, and you still miss them every day, right? Yeah, same thing here. I mean, okay, our cat had seizures. It was my job to crush up his pill, mix it up in a squeeze up paste stuff, and feed it to him in a like a little pretend this is a lid. It's metal, and he would eat out of it every night. I still go in the kitchen to make it, and it's like, wait a minute, what am I doing? He's not here anymore. And yeah, they said that chemotherapy, but it'll just keep coming back and it'll get worse and it'll kill him like that. And he says, probably the best thing, he goes, I know it's hard, but I suggest that you put him down. I'm like, we just spent $800 on him. Now how much are we going to spend? Because I know it's not cheap. But it's not about the money anyways. It's about the cat. Luckily, we had the money. These two are playing now. They haven't been playing. Right, Flynn? Flynn, come here. Come on. So here's Flynn. Whoa, don't close that. Stand right there. Don't step on the keyboard. No. All right, this is Flynn. You can see his eyes. He's been crying. Well, I don't know if he's crying, but he's not himself. Actually, he's playing with his sister cat right now. She's not really his sister, but a sister cat. And last night he was howling in the bathroom. He was going in the bathroom, woke me up around 4 in the morning. Meow wow, meow wow, meow wow. Now it's usually his calls. He'd go play with Lily. You want to see her? There she is right there. Go ahead. You want to go? And the bags are because we're moving. We're getting ready to move. So we're packing everything up. I may be out of internet for a while. I don't know. Have to find a place to move to. But so yeah, he said I'm gonna let you say your goodbyes, and we're gonna take him in. He goes, you can stay and watch. No, I don't want to do that. That's torture to us. It's torture to him. So we said our goodbyes. A lot of crying. Yes, I was crying in front of the vet. An old man. I'm not old, but I feel old now. Yes, definitely. I mean, this is the first night they're actually playing like they used to. But they knew because they used to play with him and he would roll around in the catnip. He wasn't doing anything because he couldn't smell anything. His nose was completely clogged by that mass. And he was pissed when they picked him up because he didn't like to be picked up with a towel. That usually meant, uh-oh, I'm getting my claws cut. Well, the vet assistant, she picked him up. She goes, I'm going to take him now. And he's all, and his eyes are like sealed shut. And she goes, I'm sorry, it hurts. And I'm like, no, he doesn't like towels. And that was the last we saw him. And it cost us $325. Okay, that's one thing that happened on January 2nd. That, by the way, that was on the 4th of January, I think. Whatever Monday was. I don't have a calendar anymore. I haven't gotten a new calendar. Whatever the date was on Monday. What are we on? The 8th? Yeah, that would have been Monday, I think. That's when they put them down. On the 2nd, our next door neighbor, she calls us. I just wanted to let you know that my husband Jay, passed away this morning at 7 a.m. What? No, they were supposed to be taking care of him. He had not pneumonia, he had COVID, and he got better from it, but he was dehydrated and too weak, and they said he died from the weakness. He was 84, almost. So in 2 days, 2 deaths. Then I just heard Bob's dad. He had a stroke back in October, and he went to the hospital, and he got better. Bob is Berry Place 28, and he wasn't feeling well, and he went back to the hospital a couple days ago, and they said that your dad has got diabetes, and he's got a cut on his foot, and it spread. It got infected, and it spread up into his bloodstream, and now he has pneumonia. So say some prayers for him. Um, yeah, I don't know. This year is just not good. I'm gonna catch up on reading some of your things if you guys want to hang on a second. I haven't been reading them all. It's Elvis Presley's birthday. How old would Elvis have been today? 100 and something? Oh, that sucks. The day before your birthday, Micah died. What killed him or her? I'm sorry, her. Did she have cancer also? Yeah, that's Robert. That's about how Jake was. He was just. I noticed it like in June. Um, he would come up to me and headbutt my arm. I'm like, well, what does that mean? That doesn't. I googled it. It means that there's something wrong. The cat has got either depression or seizures, which he did have seizures, um, or cancer. Now he had a little tiny lump on the back of his fur, and we didn't. We had him checked out, and they said, "No, that's nothing. It's just a lump of fur, and you can brush it out or leave it or whatever." No, that was another misdiagnosis again. It was cancer. So his body could have been riddled with cancer. We don't know. We do know it was up and on the one side, and we don't want to have him go through the misery anymore and the pain. And we weren't going to give him chemotherapy. That's what he suggested. He goes, "You can do chemotherapy, but you're just delaying it. And who are you delaying it for? Not for the cat, because he's still in pain. You're just delaying it because you guys want to keep the cat around longer." Which he goes, a lot of people do that. And I'm not going to judge you on that, but it's up to you. We both said at the same time. Absolutely not. No. We did that with Whizzle, our first cat. She had this mass inside her mouth that was bleeding. And our first vet, before he stopped his, or he sold his business, he took the cat home after he did laser surgery and cut out the mass and fixed her. And she lived for another 6 months. And then it came back aggressively and just, she stopped moving, stopped eating. She only weighed like 2 pounds. And it's like, no, we're not, it's time. And we let her go. And we knew it was time with Jake. We just still weren't prepared to hear the vet say it's cancer. I haven't been on, as you noticed, in the past week or so. I just haven't had the gumption to get up and do anything. Yeah Man TV came in. Let me see. Where is he? Is he in here? I thought he was in here. Yeah, he's here. And he gave me a suggestion to draw an Alice, Grim Alice. And I did do that. I think you guys were both here, but let me see. Alice the weirdo. She kind of looks like a man. Look at that face. Anyways, I was trying to do a different piece of artwork, something different. Hey, yeah, man. So you are still here. Okay. I hope so too, Nicole. I really do. I mean, I want to get the hell out of this place. I'm sick of the bed bugs. They're biting the crap out of us. And that's what he found. That first vet, Dr. Musa, Mousa, whatever he is, he said they were fleas. Fleas jump. These things weren't jumping. They were bed bugs. So they were laying in his fur. But he used alcohol. Okay, they're dead. But I'm going to give him a flea shot anyway. Why? He doesn't have fleas. Misdiagnosed. A cold. Yes, he did have a cold. It was probably from the cancer. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Mika. I'm sorry. I pronounced it wrong. Yeah, I couldn't do that. Um, luckily, no. This area, they are not in this area, luckily. The bedroom, yeah, everything in there's going, except my candy machine. I'm not gonna. That's was given to me by my parents, and they're both dead or passed away. I mean, I'll clean it out. It's got gumballs in it. Who's gonna eat gumballs with bed bugs? It's a penny candy machine. How are you going to even use it? There are no more pennies. I mean, there's pennies out there circulating. I have the key. There's still about $2 worth of pennies in it, but they're all antique. They're uh, wheat pennies. But yeah, furniture and bed and the frame and our TV and the stereo and the speakers, the lamps, that's all going to be thrown away. Well, actually, I'm not going to touch it because the landlord refuses to take care of the problem. Then I refuse to throw it out. He'll have to do it. Besides, I have a hernia. When we find a new place, we're going to take our clothes, have them steam cleaned because the bed bugs can't survive steam. And then we are going to leave everything behind. Of course, I'm taking my computer. I'm not going to leave that behind. I don't know if this can be cleaned or taken care of if there are any bed bugs in it. We have to get new phones. They're inside the phones. Every one, I'll pick up the phone. Yeah, if I'm talking to somebody or I'm using it, and all of a sudden this little bug's right here crawling over here, biting me. It's like, you son of a bitch. So yeah. Yeah, and I know it looks like I'm a dirty person, but this is all stuff that's getting ready to go. It's not dirt. Some of it might be dirt, but that's beyond that door back there. He left us with a broken stove. Yeah, that's yours. You can have it. No, I don't. That's your stove. It came from your place. You never fixed it. I'm not paying you the rent no more. I'm moving out. I was looking today. I don't even know where I'm going to move to. I can't find anything. It's all too much. You know, yeah, man. I am. I'm going to redo this girl. Make sure she doesn't have one huge boob, one less huge boob, and a man space. No, 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 no. We just got Carla out of there. No. She used to live in Sarasota. No, no, I don't do hurricanes. I'll stick with earthquakes over hurricanes. No, if we moved anywhere, I'm thinking Arizona or Nevada. But either way, we're looking at earthquakes still. Dust storms in Arizona. Plus, my ex lives in Florida. I don't want to run into her because she lives near the area we would probably move to if we did. Because my wife loves Walt Disney World. I've never been. I'm sure she'd want to live close to that. But I couldn't take the humidity. I went to Rhode Island with my dad and my brothers. Whew. Try to eat breakfast, a bowl of cereal. Before you even get the milk in the cereal, it's mushy. Ugh. No, thank you. Plus, they get hurricanes too and snow. I hate freezing. I know it is. I agree. I didn't vote for any of them. I didn't even vote. Actually, did I vote? Yeah, I did vote, but I didn't vote for the loser president. Uh, Figures the person I did vote for didn't run for president, but he's still in office, destroying our medical medicine. Kennedy. Ay, ay, ay. Well, all right. So while I got you guys here, I sent out. I think Nicole may have gotten one, and I sent one to you too. Yeah, man. Um, I'm looking to collaborate on YouTube, and it says get 5 people and collaborate with them. I don't even know what the word collaborate means, but I'm hoping you guys can help me out. They said it'll help me grow the channel where I can get it monetized. I've been on here now 6 years. Six. I only have 2,800 subscribers. Not enough to get monetized. I need, I think, 3,000, and then I can get some monetization. Oh, okay. So, well, how can we do that? Like right now, I'm online. Well, I guess you have to accept the thing. I sent it to you guys through Instagram. I sent it to you, Nicole. I sent it to Yeah Man. I sent one to Bob, but he's dealing with his dad right now. And I sent it to Cordy, I think. And there's one more person I sent it to. Let me check. Oh, Alan. Okay, so I sent to Nicole, Alan, Cordy, Yeah Man Productions. I hope that's you. One, two, three, four. Oh, and Berry Place. So 5, yeah. Are you Yeah Man Productions? If that's you, man, you do some awesome art. I mean, yeah, the girls have got some pretty big boobs. But your Freddy Kruegers are really cool. Um, is that you? I didn't see your little man or bear man thing from Fortnite though. Do you use that channel anymore? Anyways, it's to help collaborate and also grow your channel, Nicole. Have you come up with a name for it yet? I mean, you could just call it Nicole's Cooks or whatever, cookery. Chefette Nicole. Or how about learning to cook with Nicole V? I don't know. I know you probably haven't had time either. Um, and I'm trying to get 1,000 people, I guess, to friend me on Instagram because I want to go live on Instagram. Uh, I don't know if any of you guys know this guy, James C. Mulligan. He is an artist. He used to be a Disney fine artist. I'm not sure. I think he still is. Um, have you guys seen the Lorcana? I think it's called Lorcana. Let me see. Let me try it this way and make sure. I don't know if it's uh, an at or a hashtag. He does art, some of the art for that. There's a big thing going on. Oh, he's using digital AI. No, he doesn't. I watched him last night take a plain piece of paper. Okay, then Robert knows about him. Yes. He took a plain piece of paper, did a black gouache or whatever, the black paint around the figure he was going to draw, and he drew Walt Disney. And I'm like, oh my God, that looks just like Walt Disney. And I asked him, how do I go live on Instagram? Well, you just turn on your camera and you go live, or you can use OBJ to go as a second. Uh, yeah, I got a couple of them. I got them for free when I went to D23. Um, I am not into it. What is it? Is it a game, Robert, or is it just a collector, like collecting Disney cards? Anyways, he says you can go on, and he had like he said he only had 7 people following, but he has 42,000 followers on Instagram. I'm like, He knows Dick Van Dyke. He hangs out at his house. He celebrated his 100th birthday with him. He knew Richard Sherman from the Sherman Brothers. Of course, he passed away, but he knew him. He's a big Disney guy. He used to do Disney Fine Art. I think he's kind of gone off on his own now, or he's a fine artist, or what is what he does. He still loves drawing Disney art. The night before, I asked him. I said, "What is your favorite character to draw?" Oh, without a doubt, Ariel. That's his favorite. And he showed us some of his work. I'm like, oh my God, wow. Now, the Lilo and Stitch I did, oh no, I didn't do Stitch. I did Lilo. No, I take it back. I did Stitch. And he's like, luau with the totem poles next to him. I copied that from his artwork. Oh, you think it's a game, Robert? I don't know. I've never played it. What's going on with my mic? Can you guys hear me? It says microphone is in use by Google Chrome. Okay. I'm not sure what that means, but okay. As long as you guys can hear me. But getting more people onto my Mitch's Art Ventures now. It says that over there. I changed it. It's not Adventures anymore. It's Mitch's Art Ventures 53. I know you guys probably, what's the 53 stand for? Well, that's a Herbie. Herbie the Love Bug. And of course, his racing number was 53. I can't obviously use a Disney product, so I just took the number. I wasn't born in 53. I wasn't even thought of. Now, one of my brothers was, but he's 71, 72 years old now. That's old. Don't tell him I said that. He'll get pissed off. Actually, he knows it. I used to work for him. Pain in the ass. Oh, good. Thank you. Why does it feel like it's 11 o'clock at night? It's not. It's 8:48. I was just looking at all this garbage in this place, and it's like, I don't want to move. Ugh. I have a hernia. I can't lift anything. We're not taking the bookcases. We're not taking the ghosts with us. I might take this desk where the computer is. Stereo stays behind. Like I said, it's got bed bugs in it. Speakers have definitely got bed bugs in them. Can't clean that. And they're not worth anything. They're no-name speakers. I can always pick up another pair at a garage sale. I don't know about internet. How do you take your internet? I mean, obviously I can take my Frontier router, but there's a giant thing down there connected to the wall. I guess I have to call them up and have them remove it and put it wherever we moved to. Let's see what else. I want to get a bunch of storage containers, and I'm going to show you all my art stuff. Okay, there's those 2 containers over there full of art supplies. Candy. Art. Right there. This speaker could go, but it's really crappy, so I may not take it. Those are for the computer. I'll probably take those. Art supplies, water. Art supplies and pictures. art supplies and tools and train stuff. Oh, look. Still works for the other two cats. More art supplies. I'm not leaving this behind. Keyboard. Not leaving, sorry, that keyboard behind. That was my dad's keyboard before he died. It was given to me. Not leaving that, where is it, monorail behind, or any of the pictures up there, or that box. That box has got a collectible model in it. I'll leave all the spider webs behind. These, where are you? These posters, I'll probably sell them. Not gonna sell that. Not gonna sell that. Probably give that one away. Carla will never get rid of him. He's an 18-inch Johnny Depp Pirates of the Caribbean statue. Never gonna get rid of that. Got that at Disneyland. That one I'm not gonna get rid of because we don't have the Country Bear Jamboree anymore. You can't really see the picture in there, but that's my wife and me. And then there's a ton of books in those cases there. And I doubt they have any bed bugs in them because they are behind that sheet. Hopefully I didn't get you guys dizzy there. So I'm guessing by, what are we in? January? March we'll be here. What do you mean it's been a weird day? What happened with you? Oh, I forgot to say before I tell you that. Yesterday we went to, oh, where was it? No, we didn't go anywhere yesterday. The day before. Wait. Yeah, Tuesday we went out and I thought, maybe I should just go look at the cats. We probably should have 3 cats because the other 2 are not going to be in a good mood ever again until they have another cat to play with. But then I thought, they're going to fight. They're not going to accept another cat into the house. We went and looked at the cats and they stunk. Wherever the new cages they put them in at the what do they call it? The house for cats and dogs. But it's a what do they call that area? Where you go and get an animal shelter. They were just, I wasn't in the mood to get a cat. It's a weird week. And so anyways, getting back in the car, and we were going to go get some ice or something. And I reached over, grabbed the seatbelt because my wife's driving, right? And I pull it over to click it into the slot, and I have a pain that shoots all around here, all the way into my back. I'm like, oh no, heart attack. I don't need a heart attack. I don't need this. And I'm like, this does not feel good. There wasn't no sharp pain, luckily, but it was like somebody was definitely pushing on my chest. And I started getting indigestion on gas, burping, burp, 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 burp. I'm like, oh, I don't feel good. No, this is no good. We have to go to the ER, which happened to be right there. The hospital was right there. And my wife's like, no, I have laryngitis. I'm not going in there to get pneumonia or something. So there's a lot of sick people. She goes, you're probably having a panic attack. I go, it's not a panic attack. I can feel pressure on my chest. Okay, I'll take you to urgent care. Fine, take me there. I got down there. I said, I can't do that. No, I don't want to go on there. So I get her to drive me home. And I took some Tums. And I laid down for a minute. Next thing I know, I was asleep, and I woke up about an hour later. Pain was almost gone. Still having heart fluttering palpitations. I really haven't done anything in the past 2 days. Now, go ahead, Nicole. You said that it's a weird day, and I asked you why. We watched Tron Ares. That was good. It wasn't like I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a negative movie, but it was actually pretty good. Thank you. This is for you guys. What are you guys having for dinner? Where? What does he do again for a living? If you don't mind me asking, is he like Bond, a secret agent? Really? Oh, he's there. Hi, John. Are you 008? Telecommunications tech. Oh, okay. Phones. Oh, well, there you go. You got a perfect man. He's very intelligent. Carla's got a dumb guy who knows how to draw. That's me. I mean, I can't say that. I can sing. I can't dance because a white man don't know doesn't dance or whatever it is. White man can't jump. That's me. I'm too fat. If I jump, everything jiggles. Um, I can play the keyboard by ear. You guys know that. Internet cable security stuff. Good, maybe you can help me. I got McAfee and it keeps on coming up and saying, you have 4,500 uh, people trying to break into your account. Yeah, okay. I guess I can go with that, except I'm a boy. I'm kind of like Peter Pan. I haven't grown up yet. Maybe that's why this hasn't gone gray. I'm 60. I don't feel it. I don't feel like I'm 60. That smile, that Dick Van Dyke smile. Of course, he has teeth. I don't. I can fix that though. Maybe. No, I don't know what I did with them. I lost my teeth. Actually, I'll be right back. I don't think I will put my teeth on. They're moldy. Ew. I have to clean those. So yeah, I lost my teeth. I have those ones though. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Otherwise, she wouldn't have moved from Florida to California. She would have stayed in Florida because she used to live in Ohio. Ohio, Ohio, Ohio. Uh, what is that show? I forgot. Jim Carrey show. Drew Carey, not Jim Carrey. Yeah. So she moved from Ohio after her sister was killed by a train and moved to Florida and lived in Sarasota, and she lived in other places, and she became a DJ, and she was at the nightclubs and doing stuff like that, and she worked in a roller rink, so she was skating all the time. And I guess she landed on her knee and popped her kneecap off out of joint. I was like, oh, I could just imagine the pain. Like, ah, I'd be screaming, ah, like that. She popped it back in. I'm like, what the hell? How do you do that? Anyways, it caught up to her. Her knees are bad now. Her, now remember, she's old school DJ. She had records, singles, all got stolen. That ended her career there. But she worked for the Disney Store, and I forgot the name of it. It was a record. No, it was a video store. No, it wasn't Blockbuster, but it was another video store. And at the time she was working there, here I can tell you a story about her that she told me, and I'm like, really? You got to meet him? Yeah, I think you guys might know this story. Anyways, she was at the video store, and this actor comes in with his girlfriend, who's an actress or actor, whatever she called herself. Now, I forgot what her name is. There's a young guy, and he came in and he wanted to rent a movie. Well, she had to sign him up. And she goes and signs him up. And yeah, she goes, "You're Johnny Depp." Yeah. Well, I have bad news for you. Your credit card bounced. What? Your credit card bounced. And again, she said his girlfriend was a bitch. Um, he was down there in Florida making a movie that you guys might know called Edward Scissorhands. Anyways, he was having a break and they wanted to watch a movie and his card bounced. So he pulls out another card. We'll try this one. And it worked. First time encounter. There's 3 more. Then she moves to California after I've met her. She gets a job at, where was it? The World of Disney. Oh, she also worked at the Disney Store in Florida. She's in the World of Disney, and who comes in and bumps into her again? Johnny Depp. He's there for the the red carpet world premiere, Pirates of the Caribbean. The first one, the Black Pearl. And he goes, "I remember you." And she goes, "I remember you too. I signed you up for movies." He goes, "That's right, my card bounced." And then, actually, I think it's 3 times. Well, no, she said 4. I don't remember what the other one was. Where she, I don't remember where the other place was she met him. Somewhere in Disneyland. He goes, we just keep bumping into each other. And she goes, yeah, we do. Oh, then we went to California Adventure one day. I'm like, what the heck? Why is there this red carpet rolled out all the way down the main walkway or whatever? It was in Hollywood Land. And they had all these fences up, and they said, people, please stay to the sides. You can sit in the sides. Everyone's walking around with these big white cowboy hats and masks. He was Tonto. So we stayed instead of going on the rides, and we sat there. And since Carla was in her scooter, they gave her front row right up against the fence there, viewing. So of course I'm with her, and I've got my special card to get in. Where is it? This is hers. That's Christmas time. That's a gift card. That's not it. Anyways, it's in here somewhere. Here, is this one of those Lorcanas? It's Mr. Water News. You can't see the stuff. Hang on a second. Still not working. Figment. Hang on. This light's not on yet. There we go. There you go. Figment. Anyways, that's not it. Anyways. Okay, so the movie comes on. No, not the movie. The announcer comes on and says, we have a special announcement. We are going to be doing a very special viewing, a premiere of The Lone Ranger, starring Armie Hammer and his sidekick Tonto and Silver. And the horse comes walking down. It's a big white horse, probably like 14 hands high. I'm like, whoa, it's a tall horse. And there's Armie Hammer wearing a pink shirt, and I'm like, wow, look at him, he's all pink. And he's shaking people's hands. He came up and he signed Carla's book. Hi, I'm Armie Hammer to Carla Wolf. Happy whatever he wrote to her. And I'm like, wow, where's Johnny Depp? I want to see Johnny Depp. A guy comes down, and it looks like Johnny Depp. You know, he's got the beard. You're taking off? All right, see you later. Good night, Robert. Sorry it was a sad live stream tonight. Be better next time, okay? Have a good night. So Johnny Depp looks like it's him, comes down, and just before he gets to us, somebody reaches out and touches him on the shoulder, and his bodyguards just whisk him away. We didn't get to see him. Another guy comes down right behind him that looks exactly like him. It was probably his stunt double. One of them was the real Johnny Depp. So she didn't get to see him. You know, they waved at each other. I got to see and meet the doctor from Love Boat. I can't remember his name. He's old. And then there was a bunch of Disney people that came by, and the Queen from Once Upon a Time, I don't remember her name, she was there. And she signed Carla's book, and she's like, I didn't even know it was her. Because all the makeup they put her in when they were filming Once Upon a Time. So she got her signature, and Prince Charming and Snow White were there too. Not the cartoon character people, but the actors who played them on Once Upon a Time. Ginny and I forgot his name, but they actually got married in real life. So they're big Disney fans. They're all at Disneyland all the time with their kids. Well, something in my eye. Ugh. So yeah, I know it's midnight. I'll probably let you guys go. I might draw something. Um, I won't be live. I'm just gonna draw it and put it on my other art channel. But if you could please go ahead and collaborate with me, um, for Man and for Nicole, and I will talk to Bob and Alan. Alan doesn't seem to be online right now. I don't know where he's at. He could be gambling, he could be working, he could be sleeping. I really don't know. Don't talk to him much. Chat with him, but don't talk. Anyways, I want to thank you guys. Oh, okay. What if you could just, you know, click the OK button? That way I can prove that people are actually. You don't have to do anything right now. Just hit the collaborate button or say yes to it. And you'll get to see my analytics or whatever. I don't even know what my analytics look like right now. I can tell you this much: there's about 75 people that are giving me well wishings and saying sorry about, Big Jake. But I have to move on. I have to say, talking to you guys, even though I'm not really speaking to you, getting it out has helped. I'm sorry about your animals. Sorry, Robert. Yeah, man, I don't know if you had an animal or not that passed away. And Nicole, I'm sorry about your dog. It's hard, like you said. It's really hard. I still think about my first cat, Whizzle. What a name, Whizzle. It wasn't because she peed. It's because she had the zoomies after she'd take a dump or whatever. It's like, you could just see a blur, black and white, flying by. And so we named her Whizzle. Or when I had the little cat toy on the string and you go like this, she would be like zooming back and forth and catching it. I'm like, wow, she's fast. We got her at a garage sale. She picked my wife out. She looked up her meow. That was it. Carla's like, I'm taking this one. She called me. She wanted me. Because, we don't choose them, they choose us. All right. Well, thanks for everyone watching. I'm only an hour on, but hey, it's an hour. I might just go back and watch Bob, see what he's up to. This is his first live stream since last year. He's been sick. He had COVID. Oh, wait, did he? No, he had laryngitis. And then he had food poisoning. Yes, it is good to get it out. And then, of course, his dad got sick, and he's in the hospital. So he's had a rough time too. All right. Bye. Thanks for watching, everyone.